Hello, so today we're taking on the battle arena. No bosses in this, although this is like one long boss rush. As mentioned last time, I did some farming before this. So if I look at my items, I got the mirror armour, did a lot of farming of the devil. Also, if I go back, you'll see that I am now level 51. So I think I was level 46, so I got 5 levels just from the farming. I was hoping to get to level 50. Going to items again and healing items, I didn't get as many potion highs as I wanted when I got to level 50. I think I only had 4. Then I got 2 more after reaching level 51. So we actually made a bit of progress into level 51 as well. When you're at this level in general in the battle arena, you will get a level every time you go through. You get a lot of XP for going through the battle arena. Apologies for my voice. It's very early in the morning and I have a really bad hay fever today. Now in the battle arena, all your mind points are drained. So there's no relying on your cards. However, I'm going to put the cards on. The reason for that is, if you're really sneaky and quick, you can get in a quick summon, so a nuke right in the first room. I did do a couple of dry runs and it didn't go too bad actually. I managed to get through, some better than others. I nearly died a couple of times. And as you go through, this door will be locked. The next door is always locked until you kill all the enemies in the room. The next two have flying enemies, which are always the worst. Good tip in this room is to jump over those ball things and then you have a bit more room to fight. In all the rooms, we'll be spamming crosses quite a bit while we go through this. Then between rooms you get 15 hearts. But I never worry about how many hearts I got with this. We do have some heart items as well, so we can replenish. The other thing we may do is there is a summon trick. You can get a nuke off if you use mind point replenishing items and then quickly activate it and use it when you get into a room. I might use that in one of the rooms later, the one I mentioned with all the Minotaurs. Oh, and we get a card. I didn't get that in any of my test runs. I think the next stream has loads of skeletons in it. Yeah. Using that trick where the cross will kind of come back and go the other way if you get out of its way is really useful. Next room has 2 fire demons. It's a bit of a pain, this room. Next room's quite easy. I just think it has those fox hunters that shoot arrows at you. You can just slide through them. Now later on there are some enemies that are unique to the battle area and drop cards, but I'll point them out when we get to them. This next one's horrible. You've really got to try not to get poisoned in this one. Time throwing your crosses just right. That is the first time I've managed not to get poisoned at the start. Not gone bad. This next one's okay. It's always a good idea to try and kill these Abinag while anything they drop will be accessible, which is why I'm waiting until they get right to the end. If you come into this room on a higher level, you can just slide through them all. And the one healing item we got, we couldn't pick up. Not doing too bad so far. Next one, lots of things that can curse you. Now once we get rid of this legion, there's a little trick in this one, so you don't even have to risk the marionettes. Come here and throw across, then here and throw across. And repeats. I think we're halfway through after this. Yeah, this is halfway through. I'll tell you what, let's risk doing the GT use your mind replenishing items cheat in the next room. This could be bad. Right, the second we come out of this, we need to activate the card and then do the summon. And I missed it. That was bad. Spam crosses as many as I can do. Time to use our healing items, I think. Let's use all our potions. There's two more. I've seen a video where someone managed to do this. If you lure him over here, you can normally just kill him with the whip. As long as you lure him far enough not to aggro the second one. Now this room and the next one are the worst two in the area. Likely to be quite a quick video. I think we might need more healing items. As I said, we were likely to get a level. You know what? I think I'm going to go for some more healing items. We'll use our 2 spice thingies. Now this next room is a bit tricky. I have a nice technique for it, which I'll show you. You need to get rid of these 2 closest demons first, and if you do it right, you can do it without taking any damage. And this one, wait until he attacks, get nice and close to him, and you're pretty much safe there. And with this, you can just do this. Takes a little while, but it is the safest way to get rid of that enemy. These enemies drop potion EXs, which replenish all of your hit points. That's a really, really good item to have, but they drop them exceedingly rarely. Now, we want to use exactly the same trick here. In fact, if you come close, turn around and whip, you can get both of those together. As you can see, you've got a very small gap where you're safe doing that, but we just managed to find it. Just the final demon to take down in the usual way. This next one's not too bad. Cross didn't come back. I've never had that happen where the cross doesn't come back before. Right, this next one can be really hard. There are some, I think, evil armours, which are like the dark armours, but even harder. And some of those devil towers, I think they're called, which can freeze you. If you get frozen in this game, you're in trouble. Or turn to stone petrified in this game, you're in trouble. And those, we didn't there, but those dark armours can drop a card. It's the Black Dog card. It does have some cool effects. You can also drop potion highs. Now these guys are easy, you just crouch and whip them. Make sure you don't get too close to them, because they can hit you when they raise their swords. I did my practice walkthrough, get the card. These drop the Uranus card. No, it's the Unicorn card. They drop the Unicorn card, and the Unicorn summon is really good as it gives you a health replenish. Much better than the one we've already got where you stand still and replenish your health. One more enemy to go, and it's the Devil. He has, I think, 4 different attacks. You've seen one, that's the second one. That one. And he'll kind of teleport around you. That's the worst one. And he does another one where he kind of raises up in the air and summons swirling darkness around him. And that hits really hard. That's the worst to be hit by. And our reward for that is the Shining Armour. So let's have a look at our armours. Mirror Armour, as you can see, gives you 300 defense boost. The Shining Armour, put it on and then go unequip. So 10 strength, 500 defense, 10 intelligence, 10 luck. Very, very, very well worth having. So it's worth coming through this area, especially before you fight Dracula. Let's compare that to the Rainbow Robe, which was my favourite for a lot of the game. That gives you a massive intelligence boost, a bigger luck boost. 15 luck boost, 140, so 150 intelligence boost, but its defense is nowhere near as good. So that's the battle arena. How long have we been going? We need to replenish our hearts. This is a good place to replenish your hearts. Let's do that and go and save, and in the next video we'll take on Dracula. Replenished enough mind points to the double heart combo on. Might as well get some hearts up. If for whatever reason you want to grind up levels in the game, once you get to this level, once you've done that, the Shining Armour makes it a lot easier anyway. So putting the Shining Armour on will make that area much, much easier. Having the Strength Rings on helps as well. They were well worth farming, I'm glad we did that. But that wasn't a bad run through. I think I did 3 practice runs through. Got the Unicorn card on one. Actually got a few potion highs off those armours at the end. Which I didn't in this run. Interestingly enough, we didn't use any of the potion highs which I farmed up, but they're very useful against Dracula as well. So it's worth getting them. Worth getting that mirror armour as well. I ended up managing to get 3 mirror armours from the Devil, which I don't think I've ever had. I've never had so few potion highs and so many mirror armours from the Devil. But every game's different. nearly there, I think. In fact, don't need to get any more of them. Let's put the summon back on. You know what? I think I'll have one go at killing that. See if I can get its card. No. So there we go, back to the save point. And in the last video we will take on Dracula. Until next time, happy gaming!